Hey ladies, I just want you to date yourself. Yeah, ladies, you know how we do. And also, make sure you just, pamper yourself. But you know what's one thing that's most important? Yeah, love yourself. Thanks for tuning in with Asia C.
Y'all, you already know that it is your girl Asia C coming to you live straight from the 216, and welcome to Dating Me Healing Series, revealing people pleasing. Alright? And I know you are saying to yourself, Asia, we saw you with that same shirt on in the Worship and Right Wednesday video. That's because I'm making 2 videos in one day. Your girl has a busy day tomorrow. And part of my day that I'm doing tomorrow is getting these done. Okay? Then I got work after that. So I'm going to do the video today so that I am not backed up and I can keep these going for all my viewers out there. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And put your black hearts down below. Why? Because we are the Black Heart Gang over here. Okay, so like I mentioned, today's topic is people pleasing. If you have not watched the Tuesday's video, you need to go back and see that and how I talked about who am I, identify myself with my hair, identify myself with how I look, and those different type of things. So I didn't change a lot of things. So we're going to do people pleasing. We are still with the revealing. Reveal means to unveil. Publish, impart, tell, announce, and proclaim. And the key point is the revealing is not for them, it is for you. Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys my insert, okay? I always try to escape the negative opinions of others. I always wanted them to speak highly of me, or when they say my name, I wanted something good to come with it. I'm not saying that it's bad to want a good reputation. But I am saying the way we get the rep is totally different. And that's where we go wrong at. And for me, I went from worrying about their opinion in public to worrying about my opinion of myself, which is 10 times harder in private. And I would get mad at myself because I knew what I was hearing to do and how to do it. But I didn't because I cared about people's views so much that it overrided what God told me. But I've learned that you can't be afraid of people's perception. And I had to face that fear and come to a realization that, hey, Asia, who are you? You know. So operate in it. Let God take care of the who, what, when, where, and the how in you. And I knew all along what it took to get to that point in life where I was happy with myself. I knew that I had to do what I had to do to be free and be me. It gets harder for us when we know, but we are afraid. And sometimes we have to do it afraid, but also get to a place where there's not an ounce of fear in us. So let's break that down, y'all. So I first started off by I tried to always escape the negative opinions of others. I always wanted to speak highly of me. When they said my name, when you heard my name, I wanted a good rep to come with it. And I'm not saying that it's bad to want a good reputation. I am not saying that at all. But where it goes wrong is when we allow that rep or how we go about to get the good rep. When we allow that to control our every move. That makes sense? Like, everybody's not going to see what you're doing as good. Now, some people going to see it as good. Some people may say, that's too much, I'm not doing that, or whatever. They're going to have something to say. So now we have to see and dictate our choices or make our moves based off of truth and not what the people say. Because at the end of the day, there are going to be some people who's not going to like what you're doing. There's not. When I came to say I'm going to write my book, start my YouTube channel, and really move with my business and those different things, there was a little fear there. There was a fear that people going to get mad and they're going to look and say, Asia? No, we don't want her moving. It was a fear there. They're going to say, we don't want Asia moving. We don't want Asia growing. She this person. She used to be that person. She did this. She did that. And I knew that was going to come. So therefore, fear, there was an ounce of fear in there. So guess what? I did have to do it afraid, you guys. I did. But now we got to get to a place where there's not even an ounce of fear in us. When we are so comfortable with the Holy Spirit, so comfortable with God is telling us to do and how to move, that we're not being afraid. Like, God, I'm trusting you. I got you. I know they're going to talk. I know they're going to do this. I know they're going to flip out. I know they're going to try to say this. I even felt like I was going to be judged by people who don't know me just by me sharing my story about being a promiscuous young lady when I was. It was a fear that they're going to say something. They're going to talk about me. And there was a fear that somebody may approach me thinking I'm that same promiscuous girl, and that's not me. Some women may say you doing too much by putting yourself out there, telling them you're promiscuous and stuff like that. But there's a message behind what I'm doing. There's a reason why God is telling me to tell my story. Once I got to the place and telling my story, there are people that came back to say, hey, Asia, when I was that young, I was like that too. But I was too afraid to say something. I was too afraid to come out and talk about it. Still to this day, it's affecting me. You get what I mean? So therefore, if you go out and step out on that faith, and don't worry about people pleasing and making them happy and do the message of God and follow his instruction, you're going to have great feedback and you will have the haters. You will have the haters. So now you got to get to a place where I got them. I got the haters. I got the people that's going to talk negative. I got the people, when you say my name, they may make an ugly face. They may say, oh, Asia, see the girl from high school that messed with such and such, and that person, the girl who used to hang around such, the girl who used to do this, the girl, you're going to have it. I couldn't allow that to drive me. I couldn't allow that. Because then it got to seeking into my private time. I then started identifying myself with what they were saying about me. And then it came into my home. And then me, y'all know we are harder on ourselves than anybody else. We judge ourselves the hardest. We pressure ourselves the hardest. So now I've got my own thoughts now that didn't agree with the thoughts of the people. And now I'm beating myself up about this stuff. Now I'm going in on me. Me versus me. I mean, I'm knocking myself out. Just to make sure that they are okay, that they are happy, they're not mad, they're not feeling no type of way. Right? And it overrided the instructions that God told me. All along, I had my identity inside me, who I was, what I was supposed to do, how to be this free person, how to be this good, happy person. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't do it because they wouldn't like it. Like I said in a previous video, my hair, they wouldn't like me with short hair. They're not going to like me moving in my business and succeeding. They're not going to like it. And ask me to this day, do I experience stuff like that? Yes. Yes. But we can't stop. I want to give you guys this key point that blessed me when God gave it to me. Let God take care of the who, what, when, where, and the how in you. Let him take care of it. The who, the what, the when, where, and the how in you. Allow him to come into your life in that area. Allow him to give that to you, so that way you can know that part of you, and that's going to get you to your why. It's going to get you to your why. Allow God to come in and mold you and shape you and tell you your story. Allow him to do that, okay? You guys, this is all a part of dating yourself. This is all a part of dating yourself. Dating yourself and understanding, listen, I got to love on me. I got to know who I am. Even if I know and I'm not moving, it's time to stop people pleasing. And I'm not saying going out there with your middle fingers up in the air doing this to everybody. No. I'm saying going and being comfortable, and if they don't like it, be okay if they don't like it. If it's a real flaw and it's not okay and you know you're doing something wrong, then okay. But I'm saying like them God-given divine instructions and ideas and identities for you. That's what I'm talking about. Go with it and do it, all right? But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and put your black hearts down below. Why? Because we are the Black Heart Gang over here, y'all. Love you. Hey, what is up, y'all? You already know that it is your girl, Asia C, coming to you live straight from the 216.
I'm calling this shot like I told you. I'm shooting my shot, that's a bold move. Little hoe tryna box to the phone booth.